Morning everybody, it's Mick from Bushcraft. It's a beautiful sunny morning here in northwest Lancashire. I'm out in my local woodland. I'm sporting my shorts, which is good. Good to get some breeze around the legs. And I'm also, as you can see, sporting my new Berghaus Free Flow 35+8. Courtesy of Peter, aka Mazadan, who very kindly sent me this rucksack. It was kit that he no longer had use for, and he decided to pass it on to myself because I was looking out for a slightly bigger rucksack than the one I had, which was the Carrymore. So this gives me a little bit of extra space, which allows me to take more kit when required, but it also packs reasonably compact when I'm just out, like today, for a couple of hours. Now what I've done is I've actually chucked in all manner of kit and gear. I've not packed it properly, I've just thrown it in, and there's all sorts in there, as you will see later on in the video. But I've literally just thrown it in, and you can hear there's a bit of metal there right on my back, but I can't feel it at all because of the makeup of the back support. It's really comfy. So Peter, it's good, thank you very much. Right, well, I'm gonna wander over to my tree in the fields by the Giant's armchair, which is just there. And as you can see, it's a lovely day. The sun's out, the birds are singing, blue skies, fluffy clouds, and there's a few cows over there, so I won't be surprised if they came out and checked me out later, but we'll see. So we're going to get sat down under my tree, and I've got quite a bit to get through today actually, quite a bit to talk about, quite a bit to show you. So we'll get over there now and get set up. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, well here we are under my tree now. Like I said, I've got a few things to get through today, but the first thing I want to say is I want to apologise to my subscribers for my lack of responses to any comments you've been making, and likewise for me commenting on your videos. Reason being, I've been away on holiday for 2 weeks in Jersey. Just got back into the UK on Saturday, so I'm catching up with all your videos and replying to all your comments as fast as I can. So I want to apologise for that first. Secondly, today it's exactly a year since I started the Bushcraft YouTube channel. So it's my YouTube birthday. I can't believe it's gone so quick. I've learnt loads, I've made loads of new friends, and I'm looking forward to making lots more friends, making lots more videos, and learning a lot more, which is what it's all about. So that's them two things out of the way. I now want to come on to the kit. I've already thanked Peter for the rucksack, it's working great. Like I say, I've packed the rucksack with just all manner of kit. The reason being to just test the rucksack, but the main reason is to show you the kit itself. Everybody, well, a lot of you know that I like a bargain, and I know there's a lot of you out there that also like bargains, so I think you're going to like what's coming up in this video. I've recently bid on a selection of items on the well-known auction site that I like to use. I'll be honest, I couldn't really afford to bid on it because I'm absolutely skint. I've had to go into debt to pay for this, but I felt as though I had to, and you'll see why in a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the kit, and then and if you want to price the things up as we're going along, I've sort of done a rough price, but if you want to price them up as well, by all means. I know you can get some of the things cheaper elsewhere and various other places, but I've just done basic prices, and I'll tell you how much I pay for it at the end. Okay, I've got a list here of all the stuff, so we'll make a start. Actually, before I do that, yesterday was Father's Day, and I was very kindly given by my kids a Carrymore spork, which has a little carabiner on, which I'll be taking off, but it's a handy little carabiner. So that was good. I also got, it's a little keyring. I'm going to take the keyring off because they tend to break these. I'm just going to put some lanyard on there. It's got a little solar panel on, and you probably won't be able to see this, but it's a LED, 3 LED torch with a solar panel. It's from Durrell Zoo in Jersey, and unbeknown to me, while we were at the zoo, the kids got me that for Father's Day. So that I'm really pleased with. That's really handy. And what I also got was this, which is a Campree wash bowl, collapsible wash bowl. Holds a great deal, a lot of water in there for washing myself or washing the pots, and it just packs away into its own little mesh bag. So again, that was something I was really pleased with. So that was those. So thank you kids for those. Right, onto the kit. Right, to start with, there are 11 ground sheet pegs. Those are the little plastic pegs with a dome top. 11 pegs. I reckoned £3 for those. What's next? Right, the next thing, I wasn't really sure what it was. There is a label on it. It's obviously ex-army surplus. It's a plastic container with a little hook, and it's a decontamination kit case. There's not the kit inside. I've done a bit of research on these, and I've found that some bushcrafters use them for tinder because they are watertight. Good size. It's just a little storage box. It's watertight, so a handy little thing. I reckoned £3, £2, £3 for that as well. Next we have, this was all on the one lot of stuff. It was one bid. 2 army olive green bungee cords, great for setting your tarps up. They're usually about £1 each, those, so for £2 for those. 4 screw gate carabiners. They're not climbing grade. I think they would be alright for a hammock, but also ideal for setting up tarps or whatever you want to do with them really. There's 2 with the silver screw locks and 2 with the black. So I had a look for them. You can buy them in pairs, and there was £4 for a pair. 8mm carabiners. So there's 4 of those. Right, what's next? I've seen a few of you using these, and from what you've said, they're quite useful. And they are the little aluminium, I say little, it's quite big really, aluminium windshield. Brand new, never used by the looks of things. So one of those, £3. What's this? This is 30 feet of 5mm paracord. Always handy, always useful. £4 to £5 for that. £4, I don't know, something like that. You've all seen these. 2 mess tins. Handy piece of kit. There's a lot of you using them. £5 usually for 2 size mess tins there. Right, now this one is an interesting one. Some of you may be familiar with these. I kind of was. I used to have one similar when I was a kid, but it wasn't a proper one. It's a ex-army, US Army, I think, angled torch. It's a TL122. Again, I've done some research on these, and the very early ones that were used in the war sell for 40, 50, 60 pound. The brass ones even more. This is a black plastic. It's got the belt clip on the back. It's got a little hanging loop there. On off press button for signalling. And doing my research, I found something out about it. It takes 2 of the big size batteries. The bottom unscrews, and in there are coloured filters for signalling, or if you want the red torch for at night. So I thought, that's quite useful. So you unscrew the top off there and you insert your filter. If you take the battery compartment off, which is the next section, inside there is a spare bulb as well. Now, doing the research, it looks like these were used in Vietnam by the US. Now I've said a £5. You can pay quite a bit more, you might be able to pay less, but I've said about a £5 for that. So that was quite an interesting one, that. I quite like that. Right, what's next? Milcom 9mm utility rope, 50 foot, never used, brand new, always handy. It's probably a bit on the thick side, but there you go. Right, what's next? Oh, you got a sneak preview of them, what's coming out next. Jack Pike stainless steel mug. I think it's 350ml, and the 350ml one is, they're about £7. You can pay a lot more, but the cheapest I could find was £7. So that was that. Right, now we get on to the good stuff. Mora clipper. It looks like it's been used to gouge sealant out of the bath because it's still stuck on there. Frost Mora stainless steel, made in Sweden. I'm not quite sure which model that is. I think that's a 10cm blade, 2.5mm thick. If you can tell me what model that is, I'll do some photos later. So for that I've said tenner for that, so that's a great thing to get. What's next? You've all seen these, and I have one myself. Zebra billy cam, but this is the 14cm version. It's got the lid, it's got the internal pan, which is spotless. It looks like it has been used, not that bit, but this bit. Looks like the plastic clips have either melted off, because there's a bit there, or he's taken them off wherever I had them before. But again, perfectly good working order. 14cm zebra billy cam. £14 for that. What's next? Again, you've all seen these. Barco Laplander saw. Great piece of kit. I have a folding saw, but I've always wanted one of these because it's a lot more compact and everybody swears by them. 15 quid. Right, and finally Bushcrafters' favourite, BCB Crusader Cup, brand new, never been used. Again, this is another piece of kit I've always wanted, couldn't afford, so I went for the cheaper pattern 44 version. Always wanted one of these, and now I've got one. So again, £15 for that. But not only that, the lid to go with it, the plastic lid. So there you go, £3.50 of those, £3.50, something like that. So all that kit, I've totaled it up, and this is a rough sort of guide, and I totaled it up to £104.50 of kit. Doesn't look it, but when you start adding the Zebra Billy, BCB, the Laplander and the Mora, it soon adds up. £104.50. I paid £45.50 delivered. That was including postage. Nobody else bid on it, only me. I put a bid on thinking never going to win that, and I did. I was away on holiday when it arrived, so I couldn't wait to get back, and I didn't know what quality the kit was going to be in, whether it was in bad condition or what, but it's all great, it's perfect. Some of it I'm going to keep, some of it I'm going to sell, because I'm skint and I need the money. So I'm really pleased with that. Let me know your thoughts, if you think the price is about right, and if you know anything about the TL122, I'd be interested to know more about that, because like I say, Vietnam, US used there, so that's quite interesting. And maybe the decontamination kits as well. So there you go, £105 worth of kit for 45 quid delivered. I'm really pleased with that. All you people who like bargains, I'm sure you enjoyed that, and you'll no doubt see a lot of this kit coming up on future videos. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.